see, 28, 29, 30. Whew, that's a workout. Finally got through working out both my arms. Got to build those muscles up like Popeye. So today we're going to do some reviews on working out. This is Indy from IG. And let me put my weight up. This was hard. Get rid of that. So how are you guys doing today? We have some different type of variety shows today. So we will talk about 2 family variety shows. And then the next 2 will be not a family, but 2 individuals. And then we'll go into the final meat and potatoes. And it will be an actual workout show. Yay! So the first one we'll talk about is, again, it's not actually a exercise or workout show, but it does take work to keep up behind kids. You have no idea what it's like to chase twins unless you've had twins. So this show is called Diane in Korea, and it's about a Black American woman who marries a Korean man. I like them both. They're very likable. They're down to earth, very real. Always, you may want to start the series from the beginning, and I will put the links on my channel. And I promise I'll get better at how I do this. So Diane in Korea, her and her husband, they have twins, a boy and a girl. They're really funny, and I love the way the kids speak Korean and English. So I think you'll really enjoy this show. And she explores living as they live in Korea, the food, the culture, walking you through them putting their kids in school as they get older, visiting their in-laws, going out to eat, just everyday life type of situations. So again, that's Diane in Korea. It does have subs. So the next one we will be discussing is The Return of Superman. That's a old show that's still ongoing, just with different characters. So it's typically about a show, it's a reality show, and it captures fathers who are either movie stars, singers, musicians, sports celebrities, just popular people, and the time they spend with their children. And it gives the kids time to spend quality time with the father. Of course, there's going to be a camera crew, and you can see some of the cameras that they try to hide so that the kids don't notice them. But again, it's similar to the first variety show. They take the kids out and about, school, camping, trips, visit family, eating dinner, just the standard daily life situations. So my favorite show was when one of the times when it first started, there's usually several fathers at a time that's part of the show. The particular father I found the most interesting has 3, or let's just say triplets, 3 boys. They're so adorable. They're so cute. And it's really amazing because they each have their own personality. One's a super smart one. He's quiet. One's the class clown. He likes to dance and sing, if that's what you want to call it for a baby. And the other one's mischievous, and he's always getting into something. So I think you'll like it. Again, that's going to be linked also on the channel. So again, if you like the channel, please hit the subscribe button. I'm always open to ideas, tips, and comments. Even if you don't like the show, hit the subscribe button. I'm new. I'm trying to do something here, guys. I'm trying to build something. Help me, help me. Okay, so now the next two people we're going to go into is they're two totally different types of individuals. One is a young man, college years, I guess, age, but he's not in college. He's just living a life and experiencing life in Africa. So he goes through several years of Africa. What's interesting, and I don't know how he gets his money. I know you can probably live pretty cheap in Africa, but he rents a house, and he has several staff members that are assisting him in his home: a cook, English teacher at one point, housekeeper, and the head of the housekeeping or running the house. What's interesting, they're all beautiful young ladies. Now, keep in mind, this young Chinese man is in his mid-20s. One of the young ladies is a beauty queen, from an African beauty queen pageant, so it's very interesting. But I think the series starts off with just one person at a time that comes into his home. And what's amazing is some of the ladies seem to have a little bit of an attitude towards each other. I wonder why. Even though he says they're all strictly there under legitimate reasons. But the show gets very interesting, and it also shows different parts of Africa, things he's doing, things he's trying, how they eat, activities. So it's pretty interesting. And so that one is called, it's just, I'm not going to be able to say his name correctly. Ziheng is African Life. And that will be linked also. And the earlier show, of course, was Superman, Return of Superman, and then again, Diane in Korea. Now, the other individual, her name is, she initially started off of a reality show of her parents. And we'll go into that, and we'll review that another time. But her name is, I think, how do you pronounce her name? Amaya? I think it's Amaya. And it's called Amaya Mays. And she moves to Korea to go to college. So it's the younger crowd. You might like this. And again, all of these variety shows are on YouTube. I did promise you more YouTube stuff. And she's a very, pretty cute young lady. And I like her. And if you go back, always want to start at the first beginning so you can, gradually see the storyline. So this is Amaya Mays. She'll also be in the link. And then now and she talks about Korean culture, food, her college. You get to see a lot of that stuff. Then next, the meat and potatoes of this video, the last one we're going to talk about is Jungkook. Now, Jungkook, he was a singer before K-pop. So he was in a lot of the old variety shows. You may even catch him in a few of the variety clips that I'll put on, the page, the channel. But he did some various variety shows as a young man, and as he got older, he became much more popular in the show Running Man, which that's an awesome show, and I do have clips of the Running Man. They featured a lot of celebrities, and I'll go into that another time. This is not for that show. But this is about Jim Jungkook. So he has a gym, and you'll see why. And he does actually work out. And he has celebrities, music celebrities, actors, actresses, sports, big name people. And they come to his celebrity gym, and they choose a particular type of workout they're interested in, and he follows them through it, and he kind of guides them through the proper way. And he does have extra, sometimes additional, other specialists in the exercise field. So it's not just about him giving advice. He does, go to other experts also to get this information. So that's going to be Jim Jungkook, and a lot of his shows are subbed in English. There may be some that may not be, but you still have a good time watching it, and it's really funny watching these celebrities. They all come on and they say, "We hear is tough, so we're nervous," and it is. He has them sweating. So, and they crack jokes, so it's funny, and you even catch a couple of other celebrities on the show. So, but this video is already way too long. This is Indy from IG. Oh, got to finish my workout with the other arm. It's hard exercising. So, until then, guys, see you next time. Don't forget, hit the subscribe. Ciao. Oh, I gotta do 30 of these. 1. Popeye, where's the spinach when I need it? 2.